Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our morning nourishment practice, as I like to call it. Welcome if you're joining us for the first time. We are bringing you a series of daily mindfulness-based meditation practices as additional support as we all go through this quite difficult time of social isolation, social distancing, and just kind of watching many of our loved ones and friends become ill and sadly pass away. So there is a lot going on right now, both individually and in the collective. So this meditation series is intended to bring you some additional support. It can be a great way to kind of start your day off with a little bit of intention setting, which is always can be a really nice part of any kind of mindfulness meditation practice. So again, no experience is necessary. You don't need to be a Olympic level meditator. These are just designed to be really simple, accessible practices that you can use and weave throughout your day in whatever way serves you. So today, what I thought we would do is just begin with a sit, a very simple sit. So over the past couple of weeks, we've been exploring different concepts and different approaches and things to sort of be mindful of as you're practicing. And today, I think we'll just come to a very simple sitting practice that I will sort of guide you through, and then we'll leave some time for silent contemplation. And so again, feel free to ask any questions and to leave comments if there's anything you'd like to share. So again, we're going to just start with some very simple, gentle movements of the body, just to get our bodies a little bit more, just so we can cultivate a little bit more awareness of our physical bodies. So again, this practice can be done sitting, you can lie down, you can be seated in a chair, you can stand, however you feel comfort in your body. So I'm sitting on a cushion, a meditation cushion. So again, you can sit cross-legged. I know that that's not always accessible for everyone, so feel free to find a way to sit that feels comfortable in your body, where you are going to be free of distraction. So if there's anything that feels uncomfortable, go ahead and just shift a little bit to find how you can cultivate more comfort in your body. If you need support for your back, it can be really nice to use a wall if you have a wall behind you. Or even sitting on the couch, that's fine too. So begin by taking a nice full breath in. And just exhaling with a sigh. Sometimes it can be nice to do a few deep breaths before we begin. And on the exhale, just begin to release things that are no longer serving you in this moment. So breathing in nice and deeply and fully, taking in a lot of air. And then as you exhale, maybe exhaling something that is no longer serving you. Maybe that's fear, anxiety, tension, sadness, boredom. Anything that is no longer serving you. It could be a habit. Nice deep breath in. And exhale what no longer serves. And there's a belief in some of these approaches to practice, mainly from Eastern wisdom traditions such as yoga and Buddhist wisdom, the idea that when we really commit to a practice, that whatever is no longer serving us will naturally fall away, because we will be starting to connect with our true essence and our core essence and our core being. And when you are really showing up in the world fully enlivened, showing up from that full presence, right? Then whatever is not really serving that high self will naturally kind of fall away, right? So just continue to find and feel the breath. And so take note of your spine. Kind of notice if your spine is rounded. And if you've noticed that your spine is rounded with your shoulders sort of collapsing inwards, see if you can take your shoulders, roll them back just a few times, right? And just feel the strength in the upper back. And so draw your shoulder blades down and together just to create a little bit of strength in the upper back and a little bit of opening across the chest. And then allow your shoulders to move away from your ears, just to create a little bit of space in the neck. And on your next breath, simply drop your chin towards your chest and just begin to move the head in half circles. Just very gentle, simple movements. Just getting a little bit of space in the neck. Just noticing the sensation that these movements invoke in the body. And then bring the chin back to center and bring the head back upright. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Let the shoulders fall away from the ears. Again, kind of keeping that length and strength in the spine. And just taking a moment to notice what arises in the body just from that short, simple movement sequence. So notice if there's any echoes of that, any sensations. And now we're just going to pause and sit for about a minute. You can keep your eyes closed, you can open them, kind of refocus, just finding somewhere to fix your gaze upon. If you notice that your mind is wandering, that's okay. Simply welcome yourself back, maybe by taking a deep breath in. The breath can always kind of re-anchor and re-center us. And you might also choose to focus on the breath as an object of awareness. Just something to keep your mind focused on counting breath, sensing breath. Just finding something to focus your awareness on that keeps you fully present. And if at any time the mind begins to wander, simply notice without judgment and take a deep breath and welcome yourself back. Thoughts may come and go. The breath comes and goes. Sensations arise and dissolve. But as the observer, we maintain that that focus, that awareness of our changing experience. Just practicing observing that and being fully present with everything that arises moment to moment, without pushing it away, without clinging or grasping. Being fully present, fully embodied in this moment. So take a nice full breath in and release with a sigh. Thank yourself for showing up this morning to practice. Really honor that intention. Showing up is probably the hardest step, but it's always the first step, showing up. That can be the hardest thing. And then once you're there, once you're on your cushion, the rest flows from there. So I hope this was a way for you to start your day with some focus, with some intention, with some meaning. And it's always beautiful to gather in community like this. Even if it is virtually, we are still all here gathered in community. So again, JF&CS is we are open. We are taking new clients. So if you or anybody you know is in need of mental health support or care, please don't hesitate to reach out, and we will get you set up. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and we will not be here tomorrow or Thursday because we will be closed again for the conclusion of the holiday of Passover. So I will be back with you on Friday. So everybody have a wonderful 2 days and practice, and I look forward to meeting with you again. Okay, take care. Bye.